Hey guys, I just want to take this moment to say that it has been very exciting to join the land of Vyond. I published my very first Vyond video quite recently. Then just days after, I uploaded my first proper grounded video and I am quite happy with how it turned out, even though if it wasn't all that perfect. I mean, I am using free trial after all. Who knows, perhaps one day I might even get the permanent version. Yes, I know how to use temporary emails, so even if my free trial expires, I can just make another. It won't be the end, it will be the beginning. With that out of the way, I am going to talk about my videos and what's to come for my channel. There are 6 things I want to talk about in this video, which are as follows. My autism, what inspired me to start using Vyond, new terminology, the cult of the white dragon, requests, and what's next for my channel. The first thing I want to talk about is my autism. Like a lot of Vyond users, I have autism. Like Brainiac Adam, Vance Productions TM, Crimson Skull 18 and Sean Sullivan, just to name a few. I am very glad that the autistic community of Vyond is growing, and I share something in common with those users. And I'm sure that you can understand that I absolutely cannot abide changes in my routine. Also, I am sensitive about certain things, like if my computer breaks, if the internet goes down and things like that. I also have a bit of an anger problem. I get really angry when something goes wrong. I am working to fix those problems and hopefully one day, I'll be able to handle sticky situations a bit better. And this is off topic, but I was also stressed out and upset when Ukraine was attacked. I was very worried about what was about to happen. I mean, we suffered enough these last 2 years with the pandemic, and now Russia thinks it's a good idea to attack an innocent country that did nothing to them. My thoughts are with the families of those who lost their lives in this horrific attack. I sincerely hope that they get it sorted out soon and everything turns out okay. Hopefully, Ukraine will prevail. The next thing I want to talk about is what inspired me to start making Vyond videos. Once upon a time, Vyond used to be called GoAnimate. Most users used GoAnimate for schools and they quite often made grounded videos which featured kid show characters like Caillou, Dora, Little Bill and all them. But it has since become something more. People started using OCs like Viley, Raven, Kenwood, Dylan, etc. I was a big fan of grounded videos back in those days. But GoAnimate's name was changed to Vyond, and Comedy World was removed. Everyone thought it would be the end, but in reality it was a new beginning. Many people adapted to the name change and the removal of Comedy World, and it turned out to be quite successful. I have seen many videos of people making Vyond grounded videos and all of which were amazing. And so, eventually I decided to jump on the bandwagon and start making them myself. The next thing I want to talk about is new terminology I might use in my videos. In the Vyond community, many people have invented terminology with the likes of ungrounded, punishment days, Warren-style punishments, fake VHS openings, opinion bashing, and losing hatred. I have come up with some new terminology which I may use in my videos. I have decided to give my universe a name. Instead of saying something long like the Callum Rockley universe, or the universe of Callum Rockley, I decided to use something short and sweet, the Callumverse. The universe that the Dark Knight trilogy is set in is quite often known as the Nolanverse, due to the fact that Christopher Nolan directed it. And of course there is a movie called Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And thus I decided to come up with my own term, the Callumverse. In my first Vyond video, Archie grounded Jughead. But this wasn't a real grounding, it was a test grounding. A test grounding is when someone grounds another, but it is not a real grounding. A test grounding is always voluntary and is used to simulate a real grounding so that the creator knows how to put a real grounding in their videos. The last terminology is generic videos. As we already know, a grounded video is when a troublemaker does something bad and gets grounded for it. An ungrounded video is when a character does something good and gets ungrounded for it. A generic video is a Vyond video that features no groundings, ungroundings or punishment days but instead tells a story about something that happens in the land of Vyond. I mean, Vyond doesn't always have to be about grounding, right? The next thing I will talk about is the cult of the White Dragon. As you are probably all aware, the land of Vyond is a very dangerous place. It is full of troublemakers with the likes of the Alanastiums, the Flying Eagles, the Trixie Squad, and Vily's crew. So I figured I will need a heroic group to protect me and fight off any evil which dwells in the land of Vyond, because there is nothing worse than evil winning over good. The reason I decided to name my heroic group the Cult of the White Dragon is because in the hit anime Yu-Gi-Oh! There is a monster called the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and that is my favorite monster in the series. Plus, the Cult of the White Dragon sounds like a cool name. I have already decided who the members are going to be, but I will not be revealing them in this video. The next video will be their official reveal, which I expect to release very soon. The next thing I want to talk about is requests. I hate to burst your bubble, but I don't think I'll be taking requests. Yes, I did consider it, but then I decided it wouldn't be such a good idea. The reason being is that I might get overworked with a huge backlog. I mean, I have autism, and the last thing I want is to have a nervous breakdown. Another reason is that I probably wouldn't have time for them. I am quite a busy man and it would be impossible for me to fulfill all requests. So for them reasons, I decided not to do them at all. But as the old saying goes, never say never. Because there is a remote possibility I might change my mind. But I heavily doubt I will. If it ever so happens that I do, I will post a video explaining why, so unless that happens, just know that I will not be doing requests. I hope you understand. And finally, last but not least, I will now talk about what's next for my channel. As I have said before, the next video will be the Cult of the White Dragon's official reveal. The video after that will be our canon entrance to the land of Vyond. Those videos you can expect to be released very soon. And after that, I have plenty more grounded videos and generic videos in mind. I won't spoil anything, but they should be released shortly after. I might consider waiting for my free trial to expire before making those videos, but rest assured, you won't have to wait very long. And notice that I no longer have the Bandicam watermark above my head. This is because I bought the permanent version. Which means I can now start making videos longer than 10 minutes. I did not expect my first ever grounded video to be as long as it was, but at least it's a good start for my career in the land of Vyond. Hopefully, the more videos I make, the more views and subscriptions I will get. And with that, I think I am finished talking about my videos and what's next for my channel. As you probably all are aware, Vyond videos do take a while to make depending on its content, its length, how long the dialogue is, etc. But the next video will only be like 1 or 2 minutes long. I reckon the longest it will be is around 3 minutes of that, so you shouldn't have to wait too long for it to be released. But in the meantime, comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video with the big reveal. This is Callum Rockley signing off.